What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing the ick list again. We're going to be reviewing this part 2. Last time we checked out 10 icks on the 100. No, it's like 800. It's like 8. I don't know why it's like 100. It's like an 800 icks on the list. But today we're doing part 2. We're going to try and get through another 10. And yeah, let me know if y'all want to see even more. We can do that. If y'all haven't seen the first video, make sure you go check that out before you get here, because there's a few already on the list that y'all have already missed out on. So go check that out, then come back to this and jump right in with us. Alright, now that you're all back, let's get into the next one. Oh yeah, also make sure you like and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out next time we post another vid. Alright, ick numero uno of the day, number 11 on the list. Don't carry a bag. Here we have a man with a bag, clearly, right? Just a man with a bag. He looks to me, no homo. He seems like a straight, good-looking guy. No. So when they say that it's an ick for a man to carry a bag, would they say this guy is giving an ick? Is giving? Would he be giving an ick? I don't think so. I don't think this guy's giving off an ick. I don't think you see an ick in the way he get. But let's say that bag weighed like 100 pounds and he's leaning to one side. I think it's the struggle. I think it's the struggle, and that's what the ick is. It's when you're struggling to carry a bag. I think that's what the ick is. If it's struggling a bag, I can see that being an ick. If it's just carrying a bag, then we have lost all hope for society. But I have hope. I have high hopes for society. So I'm going to say that it's carrying a heavy bag. In which case, yeah. If you're struggling to carry a bag, yeah, that's an A. Fair play. Now we're going on to the number two for the day, number 12 on the list. Now we're into the BS. We're into the BS now. This one is don't watch football.
What?
Watching football is an ick now. Good luck finding a man not watching football in the U.S., okay? That's all I'm saying. My dad isn't even from the U.S. He's from Trinidad and Tobago, and he still watches football. Why does he watch football? Because it's basically like current events to him. It's like the news. If he goes into work and people don't know what happened in the game, then they're gonna seem like the odd one left out. So he always makes sure he watches the football games. So how can you categorize watching the football game as an ick? I think it's a bigger ick if you show up and you know nothing about what's going on and everyone else is talking about the game and you look like a fool. So for me personally, nah. I can't even see what about watching football would be an ick. Maybe they just don't like the sport. Is it because it takes your time away? Is it because watching football takes their time away from you and the attention you want? Instead they have the attention on football? Maybe. But that's not what it says. The list says watching football is the ick, so can't argue with the list. Number 13. Number 3 for today. Number 13 on the list. Don't breathe. Don't breathe is on the list. And as much as I'd like to say it's complete BS, because the way it's worded, in reality, if you're breathing noticeably, like if you're breathing out through your mouth, if you're a mouth breather, that's an ick. Come on, you gotta know that. If you're breathing through your mouth constantly, that's an ick. Right now, my allergies are messing up right now, so I'm like constantly having to find a way to breathe silently. If you're a mouth breather, that's an ick. Like, that's straight up, that's how it is. You can't be a mouth breather, okay? Don't do that. Breathing through your nose, that's fine, as long as your nose isn't whistling. If your nose is making a whistling noise, which some people's does when they breathe through their nose, that's weird, bro. That's weird, and it's annoying too, because you breathe 24/7, so if you're constantly whistling through your nose, bro, yeah, bro. Yeah, if you're... That's fair. It's fair. Like, you can't argue that. That's fair. That one there is fair. And I don't think there's a debate to say anywhere otherwise. Next one up. Number 14 of the list. Number 4 for today. This one makes no sense. I don't even understand what it means by this. But it just says friendly fire. That's it. Just, why do I have to do it? It says friendly fire. What does it mean by that? I have no clue. What? Like, am I missing something? Am I out of the loop? Does friendly fire means something else to some people? Because to me, friendly fire means attacking your teammates, basically. Right? I think this is the perfect one for the first person to be in this category. I don't know. Because I genuinely don't know what on earth they're talking about. Like, I'm lost. I couldn't tell you. Anyways, I think we just move on. I think we just gotta move on because...
Bing bong ding dong, here comes my ding dong!
Next up, 15 on the list. Number 5 for today. Don't miscount. Listen, it happens sometimes. Sometimes you're having a slow day, okay? Every now and again, a homie's being slow, you know? Sometimes a homie just is slow. It is what it is. But, is that an ick? Like, everyone has a slow day, to be fair. Like, that's... If you're nervous, if you're like really, really nervous and that's why you have a miscount, that's one whole different thing. But if you just have a miscount because it's just one of those slow days, it makes no sense. It just, at that point, your standards are way too high. Like, what are you expecting? What are you trying to, who are you trying to find? Like, you can't miscount your entire life, otherwise you're getting a divorce. That's it. Egg's been given to your wife, and you gotta get a divorce now. It's that simple. 16 on the list, number 6 for today. Don't have emotion when hurting yourself. If I just chop off my finger while cutting onions and I just pick up what's left of my thumb and throw it in the bin and act like nothing happened. Like, then you just notice I'm missing a body part. I'm just missing a whole part of my thumb. Like, I feel like that's pretty weird, you know? And then they just see a thumb in the bin and they're asking all these questions like, whose thumb is that? Why is there a thumb in the trash can? Is it going over the top? I have a little brother, okay? I have a little brother, and that child goes over the top sometimes when he gets hurt. It will be like the smallest thing in the world, and he's acting like Neymar in the World Cup the way he's diving. Like, you'd swear he lost three arms or something. He only had 2 to begin with. If it's something like that, I could see it being an egg. But for right now, maybe. I'd give it a solid maybe. Because we don't know. We don't know. 17 on the list. Number 7 for today. Don't use a trampoline properly is what it says. Don't use a trampoline properly. So I'm guessing you can use it improperly, but as long as you're not doing it properly. I only know one way to use a trampoline. That's to jump on it. So if you do anything other than jump on it, it's an ick. Your soulmate has got the ick and you're gonna die on it now. So. What do you want me to? What is it? Just don't go trampolining, bro. Just never let a woman see you on a trampoline for real. I guess I don't understand how that. I don't understand how jumping on the trampoline is an ick. It makes no sense to me. But it is an ick now. Like, we know this as a fact now. It's scientifically proven to be an ick to jump on trampolines. So that leaves us with no choice but to never jump on a trampoline again. Or at least not in front of a woman. Don't skip a step. Number 18 on the list. Number 8 today. Do not skip a step while walking up these stairs. So what you want to do is step on every single one of these. You step on all of them. You don't want to leave any of them left. Leave none behind. How is it an ick? I don't know. But I mean, if you're stretching like this, actually, if you're stretching like that, if you're stretching like that, buddy, if you're stretching like that, color wraps. You knew that was an ick already. Stretching like that. Why are you stretching like that? Why? If you're skipping one step, I don't think it's an ick. I don't think it's an ick. You could just have long legs, and it's weirder to step on every single step. You feel me? But if you're skipping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, bro, you're skipping up 5 steps. Why are you in that much of a rush? Slow down. You have nowhere important to be. Be for real. Nothing is that serious. I don't care if you have a child dying in the hospital. Step on those. As far as an ick goes, if you're skipping 5 stairs, then yeah, it's S tier. But if you're skipping 1 step, because it says don't skip a step. I don't know. Skipping 1 step? I don't think skipping 1 step is really an ick. I can't see that one being an ick, to be honest. Number 19 on the list. Number 9 today. We're almost done, but not quite yet, because this is number 9, and it makes absolutely no sense. Don't test any yogurt. Doesn't matter the flavor. Doesn't matter the you know. I don't know. All right, watch this, right? Watch this, right? Here's my yogurt, yeah? Are y'all getting the icks? I'm not feeling it. I don't get it. Wait. Is it one of them? Alright. Is it one of these? There's your ick. There's your ick, bud. You're done. That's it. Wraps. I found you. I'll tell you what, buckaroo. I'll tell you what, bucko. But yeah, it's not S tier. Let's be real. It's not S tier. With an S tier, you're making guys get the ick with S tier. Like that's how down bad you are. You're making gay guys want to go straight again. That's how bad the S tier is. But yeah. Now for the final ick of the day, the last one on the list for today. Number 20 on the list. Number 20 on the list. Number 10 for today. Don't sit down. Y'all hear me? Are y'all hearing me? Do not sit down. Tell me this. This man here, quite a decent looking lad, I'd say. A decent looking lad. He's planned out an immaculate picnic date for the two of you to go on. He's going on a date, okay? He's planned out an immaculate picnic, right? But the picnic is on the ground. You have to sit on the ground if you're enjoying a picnic, no? Down goes the blanket, down goes the basket with all the food or whatever in it, and here you go. He sits you down nicely and stands and remains standing for the entire rest of the picnic. He's standing. Why is he standing? God alone knows. He has no business to be standing on, for real. Even in a restaurant date, how does that make any sense? He pulls out your chair, lets you sit down. Or not you, but like you get the point. He pulls out your chair. He pulls out the chair, lets them sit down. Yeah? And he stands there the whole time. The waiter comes by and starts asking for what you want to eat. And he's standing there next to the table. How does that make any sense? You see what I'm saying? Like this one, there's literally no way. Is there a top of this tier? Nah, but that one, if y'all don't know what this ick is, you gotta go back to the other video, because that one just genuinely made no sense. Go watch back in the other video to figure out what this ick is. Sitting down is an ick, bro? What? Is it the act of sitting down? No, it says don't sit down. How? Remember, in the last video I was talking about how the majority of these things are like, you don't look masculine doing them. Yeah, that one, we're ending on a bad note here. That one made absolutely no sense. No sense whatsoever. Because I don't know how you're supposed to live your life standing up. I don't know how that makes any sense. But, you know, the game's the game. The game is the game. And that's the real story with icks, really. The game is the game. The game is the game. You gotta play by the rules, bud. And so far we have 20 rules, guys. So make sure you're following these rules. Make sure you're following me on Instagram in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe just because you love me. Nothing wrong with loving a bro, you feel me? Pause. As I was saying, in the comments below, let me know which ick you think was the worst. But until then, I'll see y'all next time.
Oh, TBMT! 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 No rap for yeah, birthday to you! Birthday to you! Let's go, birthday to you, son! Go! Yo, call the lines. Embarrassing!